Nate Shaw here with the Brooklyn Music Factory, looking at how to apply a big music game to your instrument. And today we're going to be working on piano because that's my main act. So I'm going to give you about 5 different ways to look at Beat Detective and apply it to the piano. We're going to apply it in a beginner level and we're going to apply it at an intermediate level. From there, you'll have plenty to go on. So let's go ahead, and as always, remember you want to have a groove going. Now we've already played Beat Detective, and so now we've isolated one area. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, what are we working on? How about a C scale? We're going to go straight up, and we're going to go straight down the C scale, but we're going to use 1, 2, 3, rest on each note. Check it out now. Rest. Rest. Rest, rest, right? So that's idea number 1, simple scale work, but using a rhythm fluency to drive the scale. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just apply the exact same idea to chords we're working on. Let's say we're working on a C chord. I might just go 1, rest, rest. Here's a little hot tip. For those of you that really want to challenge your students, you're going to go straight and give them the 3-tempo challenge. I call that slow. 1, 2, 3, rest. Speed that sucker up to medium. 1, 2, 3, rest. And then I'm going to go fast. See how they do. They love this. 1, 2, 3, rest. And then I'm going to go turbo. Turbo round. 1, 2, ready, hit it. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. Obviously, you can apply the same thing to your scale. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, you get the idea. Okay, next, what we're going to do is we're going to move on and look at chord changes, okay? So I'm going to go over here and take a look at a Songwriter's Journey song from Brooklyn Music Factory. And that's part of our 12-season-long songwriting curriculum. Here's the beginner level 1. They're going to move from a C chord to a G chord, right? So an obvious choice here is just to get them to move between chords, but using that rhythm. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. So instead of a whole note, hold it, you're going to give them that rhythm. Now, if they're more beginner, they can absolutely just play single notes like this. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3. So we call that a one-note chord. I know it's not exactly legal in music theory terms, but we do that at BMF just to get that beginning pianist playing the chord changes. Okay, next thing we can do is we can start challenging our beginner pianist to use a left hand and a right hand. I would suggest starting bass notes in the left hand, chords in the right hand. Again, 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the next level on that sucker. Now, if you've got a beginner that's a real overachiever and you need to really challenge them, you can start looking at doing chords in both hands. It can be a 2-note chord like that, a power chord. It can just be a 1-note one, right? Or it can be a triad. Dig it. We might go like this. We might say, I want you to alternate hands like this. First measure is going to be the right hand. Second measure is going to be the left hand. Down here, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Ooh, that's a little muddy. I'll play it up here. Here we go now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You get the idea. Now, a more advanced version of that is you can split it. You can do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, dig it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of ways that you can tackle a beginner level pianist using Beat Detective to drive the jam. It's just never ending how deep you can get. Have fun with it.